Here's a difficult question. Is divorce better than staying in an unhappy marriage? Some people say, stay no matter what. Others say, choose your happiness. But the truth? It's more complex than slogans. Because marriage is not just romance. It's history. It's shared memories. It's children. It's financial interdependence. It's identity. Today, we're having an honest, mature conversation about when divorce may be healthier, and when an unhappy marriage might still be worth fighting for. No extremes. No judgment. Just wisdom. Let's talk about it. 1. First, what do we mean by unhappy? Not all unhappiness is the same. There's a difference between a rough season, emotional disconnection, unresolved conflict, and chronic emotional damage. Every marriage goes through unhappy seasons. Stress, parenting exhaustion, financial pressure, health challenges, career transitions. Temporary unhappiness does not equal a failed marriage. Two tired people can look like two incompatible people. Two stressed partners can feel like strangers. But that doesn't always mean the foundation is broken. However, long-term emotional destruction is something different. When someone feels consistently unsafe, consistently disrespected, consistently unseen, that's not a rough patch. That's erosion. And erosion over time can collapse even strong structures. So before asking whether divorce is better, you must define the type of unhappiness you're experiencing. 2. When divorce may be healthier. Let's speak honestly. There are situations where divorce is not selfish. It is protective. 1. Abuse, emotional, physical, psychological. If one partner lives in fear, if there is control, intimidation, humiliation, isolation, that is not marriage problems. That is harm. Safety is not negotiable. No one is called to endure violence in the name of commitment. Marriage is meant to provide security, not terror. 2. Chronic disrespect without change. Every couple argues, but chronic belittling, constant humiliation, public embarrassment, name-calling, and worse, refusal to take accountability. Respect is foundational. Without it, intimacy dies. If one spouse repeatedly damages dignity and refuses growth, the marriage may not be reparable. 3. Repeated betrayal without remorse. Infidelity is painful, but some marriages survive it when there is deep repentance, transparency, counseling, and genuine rebuilding. However, if betrayal is repeated, minimized, blamed on the victim, trust cannot regrow in soil of denial. Without remorse, there is no repair. 4. Emotional neglect with no willingness to grow. Some marriages don't explode. They fade. One partner tries to communicate, suggests therapy, requests effort. The other shuts down, dismisses, avoids. One person cannot carry two adults forever. In these situations, divorce can become an act of self-preservation, not selfishness. 3. When divorce may be avoiding growth. Now let's balance this conversation. Sometimes divorce happens not because the marriage is broken, but because the partners are uncomfortable. If the issue is poor communication, unresolved childhood wounds, different love languages, emotional immaturity, temporary disconnection, then growth is possible. Marriage will expose your impatience, your pride, your avoidance patterns, your fear of vulnerability. And sometimes, instead of growing, people leave. It's easier to find a new partner than to confront your own flaws. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't heal your patterns, you will repeat them. New partner, same arguments, different face, same emotional triggers. Divorce does not automatically solve internal issues. Growth does. For the impact on children. When children are involved, the weight increases. Research and real-life stories show two important truths. Children suffer in high-conflict, toxic homes. Children also experience emotional impact from divorce. So the question isn't, what's easier? The question is, which environment provides more long-term emotional stability? A home filled with shouting, fear, and tension leaves deep scars. But so can abrupt separation without stability. Peaceful co-parenting after divorce can be healthier than constant hostility in marriage. But irreparable marriage abandoned too quickly can create unnecessary loss. This decision cannot be emotional. It must be thoughtful, measured, honest. 5. Questions you must ask before deciding. Before choosing divorce, ask yourself, have we truly tried? Have we gone to counseling? Have we addressed our destructive patterns? Have we had honest, vulnerable conversations? Have we both taken responsibility? Or am I expecting my spouse to change while I remain the same? If the answer is no, there may still be work to do. If the answer is yes, repeatedly, and nothing changes, then staying may only prolong pain. 6. Divorce is not a shortcut to happiness. Let's remove fantasy from this discussion. Divorce does not automatically equal peace. It brings grief, financial adjustment, lifestyle shifts, loneliness, co-parenting complexities, social change. Some people leave and feel relief. Others leave and feel regret. Some rebuild beautifully. Others struggle longer than expected. There is no universal outcome, only personal truth. 7. Marriage is a covenant, but not a prison. Commitment matters deeply. Marriage requires effort, sacrifice, patience, forgiveness. But commitment does not mean tolerating abuse. It does not mean enduring chronic harm. Marriage should refine you, not erase you. It should challenge you, not traumatize you. It should require growth, not silent suffering. The goal is not just staying married. The goal is building a healthy, respectful, emotionally safe union. And sometimes that means fighting for the marriage. Sometimes it means releasing it. The wisdom is in discerning the difference. Soft sunset scene. Couple walking separately in reflection. Narrator. Divorce is neither automatically failure, nor automatically freedom. An unhappy marriage is not always meant to end, but it is always meant to be examined. The mature question isn't, am I unhappy? It's, is this unhealthy, and is it changeable? Choose peace, but choose it wisely. If this conversation resonated with you, comment, wisdom over emotion. And if you want more balanced, honest conversations about relationships and marriage, subscribe to Marriage and Relationship 247. Until next time, choose peace, but choose it with wisdom.